Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. From Hampton Cub. I'm honored and humbled to be here in solidarity with this campaign that's going down. We're in Van Nuys, you know, Santa Cruz, California. And this campaign in particular, make sure it's translated for strength. Fuerza, strength. Fuerza. And this it's a campaign that's particularly, I know everybody's familiar with this, the rampant, straight up, for lack of better terms, the theft of the people, people's homes throughout the country. By the American corporations, the American gangsters, American banksters. And there's a lot of discussion that can be, that needs to be held in this whole discussion. The initial reaction was a lot of people saying, well, people should have saved their money, so on and so forth. But it's been a real progressive move to heighten the contradictions, to expose certain questions and contradictions, how U.S. imperialism can come do bailouts for banks, you know what I'm saying? But again, in the question of land, which is a continuous, one of the attacks is government using the people to snatch away, basic survival aspect of the survival, that being a home, housing, and the community here. We want to, instead of clenched fist salute to the courageous stance that's been held here. You can see the people here. You see the cameras here. Even the propaganda's on point. This was propaganda. The fact that says evict the banks, and really. Oh, that's a right-on tactic to flip the script to say, to readdress this question: who are the criminals, who are the victims? You know what I'm saying? So not to get caught in this sidetracking the technical. Did you pay this rent? Did you pay this? But to flip the script and put the question on saying about who are the real thieves in our community, that being the bank. So again, that's what I'm saying. We just dialoguing about the coalition's been built, a lot of questions and a lot of contradictions that has been heightened here. So we pride ourselves when we go do solidarity campaigns, whether it be in Oakland, California, around the Oscar Grant case, to respect the people's right for self-determination to speak for themselves. In New Orleans, after Hurricane America, like we call Hurricane Katrina, you know what I'm saying, to respect, go down and put our ear to the ground and study what the people have been doing. So we not coming some quote-unquote saviors, we coming literally, it's humble service to people to put our ear to the ground, and see how we perform some principal coalitions and go on record standing in solidarity with the courageous campaign that y'all been taking on down here. So we're on record, we come stand in solidarity with the position that y'all been taking on down here. Say 120 days total.
120 days.
120 days total. And in fact, today, December 24th, the pigs was talking about coming to Vamp today, right? They talking about coming to Vamp.
Not even LAPD though, sheriff.
Sheriff talking about coming to Vamp today. And I know we want to put the call out, you know what I'm saying? What ways can the community help, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the supplies or call in, what can the people do, you know what I'm saying? What can they do to show solidarity? Do people bring y'all supplies?
But really the call out is to, like, every homeowner struggling out there, to resist and defend your home, like show some kind of resistance, You might not have to put a wall in front of your house, but like say, I'm not taking your $2,000 cash for keys, I'm not budging to whatever conditions you're saying, Show me you own this home, Like who's the real owner, who's really servicing this loan, and who's really like behind this, and question, question who's the bank and who's responsible for all this, like that's the best thing you could do for us, is like stand up, organize your community, tell your neighbors, where you're getting evicted, like this is gonna affect you too, like, if it's not in Van Nuys, California, if it's south side of Chicago, like. Organize your community, anywhere in the world, Because talk to your neighbors, talk to your cousins, your brothers, Like this action, I believe that it's taking a great turn, and a lot of part, because the family is still here together, If you come here, you'll meet the brother, the other brother, like. Unfortunately, my father's not here, because he was deported, but. He was a big influence in this action, because he started this, and he influenced that on us, So
when we say power to the people, we say power to the people, but this is showing what the power of the people can do. And we just talked to my dad, and before we even got into this loan, 7 years ago, he told us everything that was going to happen. So right now that all this is happening, we're like, okay, he told us this was going to happen, and what was going to happen after this. And he says, unity is what makes the force, When people unite is what makes the force. Pretty much people power. You know, and in Spanish is la unión hace la fuerza, which means unity makes the power, the force. You know. So they said, you guys make an offer to the bank. You know, how much money do you want to end this shit right now? You know, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, but we're not talking to the bank. So then how the fuck is that you're not talking to the bank? You're like the 5th or 6th ranked sheriff here. Like, yeah, you're offering us money and telling us that you're gonna go back to them and like with an offer, you know.
Showing the whole connection with the state, the bank, all that.
That's not what we stand for, you know. That's not who we are, you know.
I hear
yeah, we said we're gonna start a culture of resistance. We have started that,
right on.
You know, and now they want to just like, all right, get out of there. With, you know, we'll give you some money. It's like, no, that's not what we wanted. You know? That's not what we're about. You know?
Yeah. That shows that the state's fear again. This message is being sent. You know,
what's gonna make your action strong is your family, your neighbors, your community. You know, so that's what we gotta look out for. Our communities. Our communities is what's gonna like make any action strong. You know, like empowering your communities is like stay in your community. Don't go anywhere else. You know, like organize your family, organize your community, your neighbors, your family, and that's what's gonna change the world. You know, if you start with your own community and yourself and your family.
I just want to say this is a true testimony to how the Sandinista said in Latin America that the will of the people is greater than the man's technology.
The power of the people.
Believe that. You know what I'm saying? This is a true testimony to that. You know, I mean, just the time I've been here, it's been inspiring. You know, we look forward to putting the word out through the Twitter, the Facebook, the community grapevine, the word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get this, repost it, put it out. You know what I'm saying? Again, plenty of salute to the courageous stance we're taking on here. We hope it can be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? Che Guevara said, let there be 1,000 Vietnams. We take certain situations of resistance. We say, man, let there be 1,000 situations similar to this resistance that's happening right here in Van Nuys, California.